Hello everyone, today I'm doing my March book haul. I cannot believe March is already here. Like, time is going by so fast this year and it's only 3 months of the year. Before I get on to my March book haul, I actually want to talk to you about one quick thing and then we'll get into it. I'm sure you've heard all about this app that's floating around BookTube and how awesome it is, and it's got very good reason for it. The app is called Books Amino and it is just that, a book app. And I'm working with Books Amino to talk to you about them and just tell you quickly about them before I get into this video. Books Amino is a mixture of like Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, but it's all for books. So imagine all those amazing apps, which I mean are all amazing and we're all addicted to them, you know, but imagine all of that only specified for books, which is awesome. So like I said, it's got a mixture of things. You post a quick thing about what you're thinking about a book, or you can, you know, put a photo and talk about your book, or you can do discussions or Q&As. There's just so many things that you can do on Books Amino. I am on Books Amino. You can look me up at Bookables, so that's pretty easy. I'm still new to it. I've only posted a couple of things, but I'm getting into it, trying to find, you know, what I really want to do on that app. And I'm trying to do like Twitter, just update with books I'm reading, because sometimes I want to do that on Twitter, but I think a lot of people have no clue what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's available both on iOS and Android, and it's an awesome app, so I highly recommend you download it. It's free, and it's pretty cool, and you can look me up, and we can be friends, and we can just talk about books. Because download it, and let's talk on it. Like, you know, let's chat, let's become friends, and all that stuff. So, let's get on to the book haul now. The first book I have to show you should come to no surprise. Like, everybody has read this. Everybody's bought it, read it. Yes, yeah. And that is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I have already devoured this, like devoured this. I have a review up on it. It's a lengthy one, just warning you, so have some snacks and a drink while you're watching that review, because I just talk it out, which is, oh, this book was so good. If you're unfamiliar with this book, which I'm sure you're not, it's just been everywhere. It is the first book in her new series called The Dark Artifices, and it is the best first book in a series by her that I've read, and I am obsessed already. Like, I have just read the crap out of it, and I just loved it. The next book, Penguin Teen actually sent me, and that is Lady Renegades. This is the third and final book in the Rebel Belle trilogy. I really liked Rebel Belle. I thought it was funny. It's all about a girl named Harper who is just sarcastic and witty, and then one day she becomes a paladin by mistake, and she has to, like, protect her arch nemesis. The first book was so funny, so awesome. I loved it. One of my favorites of that year. Then the second book, Miss Mayhem, came out, and it was not so good. I did not like it. I felt like it was very, I don't know, the second book syndrome, is that what it's called? I just felt it felt like a filler book. It felt like it could have been a novella, honestly. Not a lot happened. I didn't really feel happy with it, so I lessened my love for it a little bit. I am excited for this book, but I am apprehensive. It is very short. Like, that is a tiny book. I just picked it up now and I was like, this is tiny. It is only 250 pages, so I don't know, that's a very short book, but we'll have to see. I do plan on reading this very, very soon, especially with 250 pages. I can fly through it, so hopefully it'll all wrap up amazingly, and I'll be happy with it, and I will love this trilogy again, because the first book was so good. The second book, not so much, so hopefully this one will be okay. The next couple things I actually got in my Owl Crate unboxing, which I will link right here if you would like to check it out. I love Owl Crate. The book in the Marches box was The Serpent King, Jeff Zettner. This is all about a boy who's got a father that was a minister, and then he had a fall from grace, a very public fall from grace, and that's happening in his family, and his friends have big aspirations to have to leave this small town, and he's just kind of not knowing what he wants to do. He feels like he's stuck, you know. It's a very gritty contemporary. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so we shall have to see. And the other thing in my Owl Crate box was 642 tiny things to write about, and that's literally just that, where you just write about all these little things in it. So that's pretty awesome. I'm excited to write of things, because I'm not a writer for sure. The next book I bought was 1+1 by Jojo Moyes. You guys know I love Jojo Moyes. Me Before You is one of my favorite books of all times. I love it. I have a review on it. I've already talked about the trailer. I'm just excited. I cannot wait. So my plan for this year is to really branch out for reading, and I've done really good so far. I've read a thriller. I don't read thrillers. I've read already like 3 adult books. I don't really read adult books that much as I want to, but I really wanted to read more of Jojo Moyes' books in particular, and I've heard really good things about this one. This is about a mom that's a single mom, and her husband just up and left her. She's got a stepson that's being bullied, and she's got a daughter that has this chance of a lifetime for this school, and she can't afford it. and then this guy comes swooping in and saves the day, and it turns out to be her boss who she like cleans his house for, and I know a romance happens. I've heard this is a very good mix of like humor, romance, and family, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So I would love to read it. I will say I do hope it's a little less serious and stuff than Me Before You, because I love Me Before You, but right now I really need a very contemporary lightweight book because I have not read any contemporary all this year. Like, what? I know, if you're shocked as I am, yeah, I'm shocked too. So I don't have anything on my shelf to read contemporary, so I'm like, I need something. So hopefully this will do the trick, and I hope it's good. I'm sure it will be, because Jojo Moyes is just amazing. The next book I have, the author actually sent to me, and it is Always the Bridesmaids by Lindsay Kelk. I've heard a lot of things about Lindsay Kelk. I love Sophie Kinsella. Sophie Kinsella is a British author, and she writes a lot of chick lit, and I love her, and I've heard a lot of things about Lindsay Kelk. So when she reached out to me, I was like, would you like me to send you my book? And I was like, yes. This book does not come out until April 5th, but I don't know too much about it. I think it may be a part of a series. It's about a girl that is a bridesmaid and things are going crazy. I don't know. I would love to read it. It's chick lit. I love chick lit. She sent me a nice little note. She even signed it, so I'm pretty excited about that. And she did send me a tote bag. Where it's at, I don't know. The next book Penguin sent me, they sent me a finished copy, Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. I actually just reviewed this book on my channel, so if you want to check it out, go right here. And the cover, is it not beautiful? It feels so nice too. This is a book that is like, it's a fantasy. It's like a fantasy slash kind of western slash got an Arabian kind of feel to it. I don't know. It was really, really good. It's about this girl named Amani who's a sharpshooter in this small town. She tries to escape. Then she escapes with this guy, and then a whole crazy adventure happens. It was a really, really good book, so I highly recommend you read it, and I really liked it. So, and I can't wait to put this on my shelf. So pretty. And the last book I have actually I got from the library, like I borrowed it. If it's okay, I'm putting it in the hall. It's called The Thing About Jellyfish by Allie Benjamin. This is actually a middle grade novel. I've heard amazing things about this book. Like, this is amazing. It's about a girl who, her best friend dies, and she is convinced that it was because of a jellyfish sting. So she goes all across the world trying to figure out like if this is true or not, and it's very like deep middle grade novel. So we shall see if it's any good. I don't know. So that was my book haul I have to show you. Not too much books, but that's okay. I think this next month and the month after that are going to be really busy with books, so like book release and stuff, so trust me, there will be more books to be bought, and my wallet will be empty, and I will be sad but happy because I have all of the books I need. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.